Chama Ajima Dhyoo or 8 Mother Goddess or Astamatrikaharu. The term Ajima originates from a combination of two Nepal Bhasa terms, namely Aji denoting grandmother and Ma signifying mother. The deity known as Ajima symbolizes the collective female ancestors of the Newar community who have been revered as deities influenced by Shaktism branch of Hinduism and Vajrayana Buddhism. Before the Lichavi era, the Kirats rules over Visalnagar, a significant city comprising 90,000 households within the Kathmandu Valley. Following the Kiratis, the Lichavis, who migrated from Vaishali kingdom, successfully conquered them and took charge. During this period, the city extended its boundary from Budalin Kanta to Sankhamol. However, due to internal conflict, the city faced a devastating fire that lasted for 3 months in the year 936 Bikram Sambat during the reign of Radhavdev. Following this event, the city of Kathmandu emerged by combining two Koligrams. King Gunakamdev played a crucial role in establishing the city of Kathmandu, recognizing the presence of 8 sacred deities known as Chama Ajima Dhyoo. King Gunakamdev's Kathmandu city was situated to the east of Vishnumati River, west of the Tukucha River, and north of the Bagmati River. He united Koligram and South Koligram to form the city of Kathmandu during his reign. As per the genealogy, King Gunakamdev of Lichavi dynasty received a divine instruction from goddess Mahalakshmi in his dream, urging him to worship 8 goddesses. These Chama Ajima Dhyoo or 8 Ajima goddesses were regarded as the protectors of the city, with the being enshrined in the 4 cardinal directions. After considering various accounts, it is believed that the following historical narrative unfolded. The residents of the Kathmandu Valley, having heard about this matter from different sources, collectively experienced a dream in which they were directed to worship the Shakti Peeths situated in all directions of the city, adhering to the prescribed rituals. As a result, a tradition emerged wherein the Ajima deities were revered and worshipped as guardians of the city, following specific laws and displaying profound devotion. During the Kaligat Sambat 3827 era, King Gunakamdev of Lichavi dynasty took significant steps to establish settlements in the vicinity of Nepal Mandal. He founded the Manjupatan Yangal Koligram settlement to the south of the region and Yangu Koligram settlement to the north along the banks of Bagmati, Vishnumati, Isumati, Tukucha, and Rudramati, Dhobi-Khola rivers and streams. He strategically positioned these settlements on the hills, leading to the transformation of Kathmandu city into a fortified circle encompassing a defensive formation shaped like a kharka or sword. During the Lichavi period, King Gunakamdev, the founder of this realm, established 8 goddesses as a protector of his people. Employing tantric practices, magnificent temples dedicated to Ajima were constructed at the 4 corners of the city. Kathmandu, the ancient city, was founded in the form of a kharga, or traditional sword. Among the Newar community, Kathmandu is referred to as Nian. Consequently, the Ajima temples hold the belief of not only being devoted to the Ajima deities, but also serving as a protector of the cities. A significant number of major ceremonial rituals, festive events, traditional dances, and prominent festivals in the valley are intricately connected to Ajima Dhyoo or Ajudya. As per the Karkamala Vamachara tradition of Sri Vidya in Shaktism, the 8 Matrikas hold specific position along the walls of the city, Tripura, serving as protectors in all 8 directions. Among them, Brahmayani resides in the west, Maheshwari in the north, Kaumari in the east, Vaishnavi in the south, Barahi in the northwest, Indriyani in the northeast, Chamunda in the southeast, and Mahalakshmi in the southwest. According to the Devi Mahatmayam, the Astamatrikas, a group of warrior goddesses, joined forces with goddesses Durga to combat the army of demons Sumba and Nisumba. In the fierce battle, Durga wielded her trident to vanquish Raktabij, a demon with the ability to create clones from his blood. To prevent the proliferation of clones, Chamunda consumed his blood and swiftly devoured any demons that emerged within her own mouth. Brahmayani employs the water from her Kamandal sacred pot to to douse the demons, causing them to be blinded and their bodies to ignite in flames. Maheshwari, the divine energy of Lord Shiva, eradicates the demons with her trident. Indrayani, the embodiment of Indra's power, utilizes her Vajra, thunderbolt, to strike down the enemy demons. Vaishnavi, the Shakti of Lord Vishnu, eliminates adversaries by deploying her dust or chakra. Narasimhi, the strength derived from Lord Narasimha, tears apart the demons with her fierce claws. Varahi, the embodiment of Vara power, employs her mace to hurl the demons skyward. Kaumari, the Shakti of Kumar Kartikeya, wields a sword and trident while riding a peacock, launching attacks against the enemies. The 8 Ajimas or Astamatrika of the Kathmandu Valley are as follows. Pasikwa Ajima or Brahmayani Devi. The current name of Pasikwa Ajima Dhyoo is Brahmayani Devi Shaktipit. Brahmayani Devi represents the feminine power of the creator deity Trimurti, God Brahma. She is alternatively known as Brahmani, Brahmi, and Brahmai. This goddess is revered for her loving and compassionate nature. In certain texts, goddesses of knowledge, Saraswati is described as a form of Brahmi. Brahmayani Devi is depicted riding a dog adorned with a sacred pot, a garland of Rudraksha beads, a book, and a lotus, all held in her forehands. The shrine of Brahmayani Devi is presently situated in the northeast direction of Bhaktapur city. It safeguards against the negative influence entering from Chokha, Jitpur, Nala direction, and Chama Singh door. The tradition on the first day of Navaratri involves ceremoniously taking the deity from the temple and adoring it on the rear side of the temple. Lumari Ajima or Maheshwari Devi. The present name of Lumari Ajima is Maheshwari Devi Shaktipit. The manifestation of Maheshwari Devi emerged from the divine power of Lord Mahesh or Shiva. Within Hinduism, Maheshwari Devi is also recognized by other names such as Rudri, Rudrani, Sankari, Shiva, and Maheshi, all representing feminine form associated with the various names of Rudra, Sankar, Shiva, and Mahesh. Maheshwari Devi is depicted riding Nandi, the sacred bull, and possesses 4 hands. The Trinetri, 3-eyed goddess Maheshwari wields a trident, trishul, a small drum, damaru, an axe, and a skull. Similar to Shiva, she adorns a necklace made of snakes around her neck. The current placement of Maheshwari Devi in Bhaktapur is towards the eastern direction. It is believed that this sacred site provides protection from any negative influence originating from the east. Situated along the banks of Maheshwari Ghat on the Hanumante River, the Shaktipit holds significance. Additionally, there is a cremation place believed to be embodied the power of Lord Bhairab. The origin of this divine energy can be traced back to the village of Inachong. A grand fair is celebrated here on the second day of Navaratri. In Patan, Maheshwari Devi is situated at Palingal Dovighat by the banks of Bagmati River. Positioned on the road leading from Kirtipur to the city, it is believed that this location provides protection to those traveling along the route. This Shaktipit is also associated with the presence of all the Ganas, attendants of the divine realm. Fivva Ajima Dhyoo or Kaumari Devi. The current name of Fivva Ajima Dhyoo is Kaumari Devi Shaktipit. Kaumari Devi is regarded as a distinct form of Kumar Kartikeya, the god of war, and is also known by various names such as Kumari, Kartikeyani, Jagadambakya, Jagadamba, and Ambika. Kaumari Devi Shaktipit is presently situated in the southeast direction of Bhaktapur city. It serves as a protective barrier, preventing any negative influence from entering through the southeast direction. The associated Vairav deity is Chanda Vairav. Adjacent to this sacred site, you can find Pasikhel Ghat and Masan Ghat. Doli Ajima, located in Thapathali, Kathmandu, is an ancient shrine dedicated to Kaumari Devi. According to legend, it originated from the remains of soldiers who perished during the war between Kathmandu and Patan. Nai Ajima or Vaishnavi Devi. The current name of Nai Ajima Dhyoo is Vaishnavi Devi Shaktipit. Vaishnavi Devi is also known as Vishnu Devi or Trikut. In Sanskrit, the term Vaishnavi refers to the female form of Lord Vishnu. According to the Hindu scriptures, Vaishnavi Devi is considered to be an incarnation of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. She is depicted as Vaishnavi Devi riding a Garuda while holding a trident, sword, conch and lotus. Vaishnavi Devi is presently located at Chumpingal in the southern direction of Bhaktapur. It safeguards the region by preventing any negative influence from entering through the south. The associated ghat is Chumping Ghat, situated along the Hanumante River. Masan is also presented in the vicinity. A grand fair is celebrated at the site on the 4th day of Navaratri. Konga Ajima or Barahi Devi. The current name of Konga Ajima temple is Barahi Saktipeeth. Barahi Devi, one of the goddesses among the Astamatrikas, is considered to be the consort of Varahadev, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Barahi Devi holds a significant place in the worship, particularly during nighttime rituals. In Sanskrit language, Varaha is synonymous with Vishnu's incarnation. It is believed that both these goddesses, Vajra Varahi and Marichi, also manifest as a form of Varahi. Barahi Saktipeeth is a sacred pilgrimage site situated at the confluence of the Suvarna Rudramati River, which flow through Vishnumati and Swayambhu Dallu near the central western border of the country. Within the Newa community, it holds importance for groups such as Nai, Sayami and Japu. Additionally, it serves as an ancient route from the old Yen Laiku of Nepal to Swayambhu. During the Pahachari festival, Konga Ajima, along with other Ajima deities, is joyously celebrated with the chariot procession. This Saktipeeth is located on the banks of Hanumante River in the southwest direction of Bhaktapur city. Its associated Vairav deity is Unmanta Vairav. This Saktipeeth is believed to protect against negative influences originating from places like Binayak, Katunje, and Gundu, which enter through the Makcho door. Its origin is traced back to the Tokhacho village. During the 5th days of Navaratri, there is a significant influx of devotees and pilgrims. In Hinduism, Konga Ajima is revered and worshipped as Chamunda Devi. Nuti Ajima or Indrayani. The present name of Nuti Ajima is Indrayani Saktipeeth. Indrayani Devi is revered as the divine consort of Lord Indra, the king of gods. According to ancient Vedic texts, Indrayani represents the essence of Indra and is also known as the goddess of anger. The legends depict Indrayani as a deity who would become enraged due to the jealous nature and wrongdoings of god Indra. She is often depicted riding an elephant in her octagonal form. The temple of Indrayani Devi, one of the 8 ancient goddesses of Kathmandu, is situated on the slopes of Vishnumati River. It is believed that worshipping Indrayani can help diminish feelings of hatred and greed within oneself, while also offering protection against disease, particularly those associated with Saturn and Venus. Indrayani Devi Saktipeeth is currently located in the western direction of Bhaktapur city. Its associated Vairav deity is Kapali Vairav. It is believed that the Saktipeeth safeguards Bhaktapur city from negative influence attempting to enter from Thimi, Nages and Bode areas. Its origin are traced back to the village of Kauma. On the 6th day of Navaratri, a large gathering of devotees congregates at the temple after the deity's statue is brought and adorned with decoration. This occasion is marked by fervent devotion and participation. While all the other Matrika Jatra are conducted during Pahachare, the Luti Ajima Jatra takes place in Balachare, 4 months prior to the main Pahachare festival. According to the legend, Luti Ajima was initially disregarded by others due to her impoverished status. However, through perseverance and fortunate circumstances, she eventually acquired wealth and garnered affection from everyone for her newfound appearance. This is why her procession does not occur during the main procession but instead on the day of Bala Chaturdasi. There are several legends surrounding Indrayani, also known as Luti Ajima. During Pahachare, Vatsaleshwari Mai sends all the daughters home and treats them to delicious feast. But Sleshwari Mai is considered the mother goddess of all matrikas. However, Indrayani, being very poor and having many children, is only invited the next day for leftover food. This deeply upsets Indrayani and she returns home in tears. Along the way, Indrayani and her hungry children comes across a plant, which she picks and brings along. As her endurance wanes, Luti Ajima leaves the children on the roadside. Swachapu Ganesh is left between Tahiti and Chhatrapati. Buri Ganesh is left in Dovichau, while the young children Jwalamai and Machakacha are kept with Luti Ajima, and Sova Vagvati is left across the river. During the preparation of a stale food brought home, the food miraculously turns into gold, and from that day onward, Indrayani is honored and becomes known as Luti Ajima. The term Lu means gold in Nepal language. The following year, when Luti Ajima is called to the table along with everyone else, Luti Ajima says, "They invited gold to eat, not me." Since then, Luti Ajima's Jatra has been held separately on the day of Bala Chaturdasi or Balachari. Thabahi Ajima or Chamunda or Mahakali. The current name of Thabahi Ajima Dhyoo is Chamunda or Mahakali Saktipit. The goddesses Mahakali is revered as the embodiment of time and death in Hinduism. As an aspect of Lord Shiva, the destroyer, Mahakali represents the fundamental reality and existence. In Markandeya Puran, Mahakali is considered an aspect of Durga Devi, while in Sanskrit she is known as Mahakali, signifying the female form of death, which is why she is associated with the color black. Mahakali rides on a lion in her octagonal form. Chamunda Devi, also known as Chamundi, Chamundeshwari and Churchika, is believed to be a fierce form of goddesses Lakshmi. She is presiding deity of the Yogini group of 64 tantric deities. Chamunda Devi assumed an angry form to vanquish the two fierce demons, Chanda and Munda, hence earning the name Chamunda Devi. Hindu texts mention the sacrificial offering of sacred animals to appease her. In her octagonal form, Chamunda Devi is depicted riding a beheaded human. Locally known as Masa Ajima Dhyoo or Samsan Ajima Dhyoo, the shrine is now situated in the northwest direction of Bhaktapur. Its origin is traced back to the village of Bolache. On the 7th day of Navaratri, after the idols are brought from the temple and adorned, a throng of devotees gather to worship and seek divine glimpse. Chandralakhu Ajima Dhyoo or Mahalakshmi. The current name of Chandralakhu Ajima Dhyoo is Mahalakshmi Saktipit. It is situated in Lagankhel, Thasikal of Patan. It is believed to embody the destructive power of Sanghar Bhairav. Harisiddhi Godavari, located on the way to the city from Chapagaon, is considered the abode of the Saktipit, safeguarding the road. It is believed that all the divine attendants, known as Ganas, reside in the Saktipit. Mahalakshmi Devi, one of the 8 goddesses of Bhaktapur, is now positioned in the northern direction. It acts as a protective shield, preventing negative influence from entering Bhaktapur from Nagarkot and Sakhu. Its origin is traced back to Dattutol. On the 8th day of Navaratri, devotees gather in large numbers to seek divine glimpse after the idol is taken from the temple and beautifully adorned. Thank you.